Hello everybody. Cereal is not a soup.
It is a soup. Do not listen to it.
I'm joined here by my good friend Joonoh. Say hi, Joonoh.
Oh.
Why are you so stupid?
No, why are you so ignorant to the fact that the cereal is a soup?
Cereal is not a soup.
It is a soup.
Do you want to know the definition of soup?
Go for it. I have it right here. I'll read it out for you. A liquid dish typically savory and made by boiling meat, fish or vegetable, etc. in stock or water.
Does that sound like anything to do with cereal, Joonoh?
Yes,
No!
very much. It is.
Oh, my phone fell. Hold on. Oh, shit. Is cereal made by boiling meat? No! Are you a psychopath? Do you have meat in your cereal? Do you have fish in your cereal? Do you have vegetables in your cereal? Do you have stock or water in your cereal? Literally, the definition of soup has nothing to do with cereal at all. Phone keeps falling.
Liquid dish typically savory. You can technically pour salt into a cereal and then drink it. Hell yeah.
Are you fucking insane?
I'm not fucking insane. You can technically do that. And also, who said cereal always have to taste sweet?
It often tastes
Have you ever
sweet,
think of that
but
before?
soups are often savory. Soups, there are sweet soups, but they're often not sweet. They're often savory.
Let me show you something that was invented in Korea. Let me show you something that was invented in Korea. Look at that. Now,
What is that?
can you see the photo
Yeah.
I'm showing you right now? Do you know what pie is in English?
Pie.
No. Chex green onion flavor.
What has this got to do with cereal?
Now, this is a cereal, by the way.
That looks disgusting.
People who ate this cereal before said this tastes like an onion, not sweet or anything like that. So, theoretically speaking, this cereal contains vegetable and it's not savory, and it's technically a water because milk is a liquid. Okay.
Mate, what are you waffling
Milk is
about?
liquid. Water is liquid. So, in fact, yes, cereal is a soup because it contains every single thing that needed to be said to soup.
Alright, you're taking one subcategory and placing it as your whole argument. What is that vegetable cereal? I bet that tastes like ass. Nobody has that type of cereal. Are you using one cereal?
Oh, fun fact, they say actually tasted very good.
Here we go. Oh, it's funky. Oh. No, thank you. I'm not a fan of that.
Oh. No, it's and kind of milky.
It's real weird. It is just bad.
It is actually really kind of upsetting now.
It is not pleasant.
But
Nope.
not this one.
Nope. It is a weird mishmash of flavors that
Yeah.
should not go together.
Very good. It tastes like an actual green onion.
That sounds horrible. What the fuck is wrong with my phone?
Your phone's nervous that he knows he's gonna lose it.
Joonoh. So by your logic, ice cream is a soup because it's cold and has liquid. Yo, you're fucking speechless. You're speechless.
Hold up. Ice cream is not
No,
a
but it
liquid,
has
it's a
liquid.
solid. You fucking dumbass. It's a solid. Leon, wake up. At least cereal has a liquid
cereal has-
water or milk.
Ice cream
But
has
ice cream-
milk.
Are you serious
Ice cream
right
has
now?
milk.
It's a solid. You get ice cream, you pour
Yeah, it's a
ice
fucking
cream in there
liquid, mate.
because it's dripping down. No, it's a solid.
Not when it
It's a
fucking melts,
solid.
mate.
Ice cream is solid.
Alright, next point. You've literally taken one subcategory and placed it as your whole argument for cereal.
Okay, so by your definition, then ocean is a soup.
By your definition.
By your definition, ocean is a soup.
How? I'm arguing that it's not a soup.
Cereal is a soup, and by your definition, that the ocean is a soup.
I'm not saying that ocean is a soup. What the fuck are you on about? What the fuck?
Cereal is a soup, and okay. What's the next reason? A boiling meat, fish, or vegetable. Technically, milk is a meat.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Both originate from the animal's body as form of nutrition. Both contain same biological chemicals. So technically, they're both meat. And as the first point I said, you can boil milk into a cereal.
Do you have boiled milk cereal?
Huh? Yeah, I can make it one if you want to. I can make it. I'll
Do
show
you have
in
boiled
here.
milk cereal? Do you have
Yeah.
boiled milk cereal with
Yeah.
vegetables, broth, stock, and fucking all the rest?
Technically, milk is meat, fish, and vegetable.
It is not! Milk
It
is
is.
not meat, you fuck no!
It is. They contain the same things. They're the same things. If you have
Why does my
a
phone keep falling?
gun made out of metal and gun made out of wood, they're both the same gun. See, they're because they contain the same thing. They're still gun. They
Shut-
still serve the same purpose.
Let me go to my next point.
Okay, give me your next point.
Soups are often cooked and served hot. Do you eat your cereal cooked or not, you psychopath?
Boil the milk. It's a hot soup. Milk hot soup exists. Put some cereal on there. It's cereal.
Who boils cereal? Hey, you're stalling. You're stalling.
Hey,
You're
hey.
speechless.
Hey, parents used to say if you're starving at night, then go downstairs and pour milk. Also, it's good to boil milk and then eat and drink it when you're cold. See, boiling milk is not a horrible idea. It's a fine idea. It's a very good idea for your cold. So technically, if you want to have a cereal but you have a cold, you can just boil the milk and then eat the pour cereal in there and eat it. It's a soup.
Mate, when you eat cereal, you don't get big chunks of meat and vegetables floating in it. That's what soup has. That's the
What
definition
about-
of soup.
What about the liquefied meat that asteroids it? Is
What
that a
the
milk?
fuck are you talking about?
Is that a milk? No, that's a soup. Okay, milk is a meat, a vegetable. I don't know about fish, but still, milk comes from cow. Meat comes from cow. They're the same thing.
Gosh, oh my gosh. Milk and meat are the same thing.
Yes, they're the same thing. They contain the same thing. They're practically the same thing. Some countries are so poor, they give out milk rather than meat. Because they do realize they're the same thing. They does the same effect on your body.
Do you realize how stupid this sounds right now? Let's go back to the definition. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. A
What do you
liquid
think about
dish.
this thing we're talking about? Don't
I
you
said
think
don't
this is
interrupt
stupid?
me. You're interrupting me.
Okay.
A liquid dish, typically savory, made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc. in stock or water.
Water is liquid.
None
Milk
of
is liquid. They're the
these
same
are
thing.
cereal.
They're the same thing.
What is the same thing? Milk and meat are the same thing. One is
Water
a liquid that comes out
and
the
milk
fucking
is
teeth.
the same
One is
thing.
No!
Yes.
The milk is from a fucking cow, and the milk comes out the fucking titty. Milk
Okay.
comes out the titty. Meat comes from the cow. They're two different things. You're telling me meat is the same thing as cereal.
Oh wait, did you just admit that? Oh, thank you. You just admit the soup is cereal is a soup.
When?
Just then. You just said meat and milk are the same thing. That's why it's the same thing. That's why it's a soup.
I never said that.
You
What
just
are
did
you
said
waffling
that.
about? I did not say that.
Anyhow,
Milk comes from the titty.
milk
comes from the
cow. You don't go to a shop and go look for let me see a breast milk from a woman. I can't find breast milk from the store. Hey,
Yeah,
can
I go
get
to a pregnant
breast
woman and
milk
I milk her
in
fucking
the
tits.
Coles?
Yeah, I go up
They're
to a
the
pregnant
same
woman and I milk her
thing.
tits. I go up to a
They
pregnant woman and I
both
milk
come
her
from a
tits.
cow. They both come from a cow. They're the same thing.
This is actually insane. You're arguing that meat is milk.
They're the same thing.
One is a white liquid that comes out of a titty. The other is fucking tissue made by cells in your body. What are you talking about?
What about the liquefied meat then? Is that not a meat?
What?
You
While
admit
they
that
share,
you just
while
lost.
they share similarities in being liquid based, cereal is usually considered breakfast item eaten cold, whereas soup is more often savory dish served hot. That is what we're arguing about.
There's a cold
And you've,
soup.
you've twisted
Is
it.
that not a,
You've twisted
is that
it.
a soup then?
Do you eat cold soup?
Yeah, there's a cold soup.
You eat cold soup?
Yeah.
You eat cold soup?
Yeah. There's some
That's disgusting.
Asian dishes that's a cold soup. You put cold soup and then put some noodles into it, you eat it. It's called bibinnenmyeon.
Then what the fuck's
It's like a naengmyeon.
what the fuck's the point of eating the soup? The whole point of
It's
the
a
soup
cold
is that it's
soup.
hot
It's a
and
cold
that it's
soup.
good.
It's a cold soup. Naengmyeon. It's
Okay.
a cold soup. So by your definition, that's not. Okay, let me show you.
Okay, do you eat cereal hot? Do you eat boiled cereal? Yeah, I eat boiled cereal.
Okay,
I eat
let me show you.
boiled cereal.
The soup is cold. So by your definition, that is not a soup. That's a cereal in your definition.
Yeah, it's marketed as a cereal, mate.
So you think that's a
Are
cereal?
you telling me it's a soup because it tastes like onion? You're telling me it's a soup because it tastes like onion?
Leon, just admit it. There's a cereal that tastes like onion, which is a vegetable, which is considered a soup. Guess. You can't just avoid these arguments like that. That by showing that face and stuff like that, you just admitted that you lost.
Joonoh, I want to show you something.
He lost. Why did you just bring a soup? Yeah. Is that me?
There's cereal. There's Nutrigrain everywhere. There's Nutrigrain everywhere, dude. Back to my point.
Point of what?
Back to my point. Watch me pour this cereal.
You have to put more chunks of cereal in there so you can make it into a soup, by the way.
Let me pour this cereal. Fuck! No! No!
Divine intervention. Uh-huh.
Look! I just poured myself some soup. Said nobody! This is cereal! I just poured myself some soup.
It is a
Some soup. I'm eating some soup right
You didn't
now.
realize that milk is boiled to make. You have to boil the milk to
What the fuck
make
do you
it.
mean?
Milk is created by boiling the milk.
You've lost. You've lost.
How did I lost?
You've lost.
I literally gave every single evidence why cereal is a soup.
You've lost.
But you keep on saying like, I lost. This is not
You've
how
lost.
argument
You've lost.
goes. I'm keep on giving good evidences in here and there.
Here's my soup I just poured. Isn't this some nice soup? Would you like some soup?
Yeah.
Would you like some soup with me in the morning?
You do realize that doesn't prove anything. You're just eating stuff. That doesn't
It
prove
proves
anything.
how dumb you sound. It proves how dumb you sound.
What evidence? At least I gave an evidence to you. You just don't give evidence. You're just saying, oh, that sounds so stupid. That's not evidence, is it? It's not an
The
evidence.
definition.
It's an
The
accusation.
definition of
It's
soup.
an accusation without an evidence.
The definition of soup.
Which I just
Savory?
proved.
By what? You're saying milk is meat.
Which another reason I proved it.
Alright, are we just ignoring that soup is often made with fish, vegetables, in stock or water?
There's some soup out there without any of that, and they still call it a soup.
Yeah, it's called a bowl of fucking nothing. Because that's a definition of
there's a soup without meat in it. They don't put chunks of meat in it, but they do boil the stock in water, and they call it a soup. By that definition, then if a boiling milk and then putting cereal in there, that does count as a soup. And you do boil milk to make a milk. Because in the process of pasteurization, which occurs after milk is collected, the milk is heated to a temperature of about 160 Fahrenheit, which is 71 Celsius, for a short period of time to kill harmful bacteria.
Alright, how do you explain the vegetables and the stock made to make soup?
Milk and meat are same thing because they came from the same animal, and I have same nutritional values and stuff like that, which means they're the same thing. Now, considering you're just avoiding argument by like that. How are we supposed to talk like this if you're just?
I know. Milk is meat. Milk is meat. You've enlightened me. Milk is actually meat. You're actually right. Milk is meat. I'm gonna enjoy my nice cold bowl. My nice cold bowl of soup.
People like that.
You've lost.
Cannot be argued.
Okay, Joonoh.
Yeah.
Let me read you something I just found.
Go for it.
This is the first thing you see when you search up "is soup cereal" on Google. Cereal doesn't count as soup by most well-established dictionaries.
The word most does not mean the same thing with as all.
Okay.
You know, technically, I'm winning this argument right now because I gave you evidences and stuff like that. You only just You just gotta pull out the gaslighting.
Yeah, you're winning this argument. For sure. Alright, the second thing I clicked on Google, it says, it might be a nice snack, but dry cereal is not a soup. It isn't looking good for you. Okay, let's click on this one. What is technically a soup? Liquid food made by boiling or simmering meat, fish, or vegetables in various added ingredients.
I already proven to you the reason why it's boiled.
Alright, why is this soup? Why is this soup? I have my Nutri-Grain and my milk. That is meat, apparently. You're speechless! You're speechless!
What am I supposed to say here? You're eating the cereal. What am I supposed to say? Oh, Leon, you're so good at eating cereal. Oh my god, Leon, I'm so proud of you drinking the cereal, which is a soup. So, as I said before, milk has already been heated up during a process called pasteurization. So technically, if you bring the fact that boil, then they did boil in a heat of 161 Fahrenheit.
Yep. Let's go to the preparation. Soup is often simmered for hours to meld flavors together. Cereal is mixed with a liquid like milk, water, or orange juice if you're a psychopath. But it's not cooked or chemically combined like soup. Should we give our closing arguments?
No, I won. If you're gonna go for it, then you're gonna lose.
We all know who won.
I won.
I'm gonna eat my nice cold bowl of soup.
Alright, I'll show you a soup. So, this is one of Korean's famous dishes.
Well, I can't see you.
Now,
I don't see anything.
there you go. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Nope. Alright,
can't-
I'm gonna pour some meat into my soup really quickly.
If you keep on avoiding these conversations, then you're the smaller man here. We have to talk.
Why
it
are you
out.
avoiding how dumb that sounds?
That's not. There's no voice of reason
milk is
in
actually
here.
boiled. Milk is actually boiled. So milk is technically water. So technically you're
There you
eating
go.
soup.
There you go. Read it. Read this.
I can't see your screen.
I'll show you again then. There you go.
Nothing's on the screen. Pasteurization, which occurs after milk is collected. Milk is heated to a temperature of about for a short period of time to kill the harmful bacteria. Do you eat your cereal at 71 degrees Celsius?
Leon, this milk has already been boiled. It's just been cooled down. It's just already been boiled.
The definition of soup is often hot.
It doesn't
This is
have
only
to
for a
be
short
hot
period of
because
time.
it's a soup. That's not hot.
You're right.
I'm giving you voice of reason. You're just ignoring by saying, "Alright." But hey,
No,
I
you're
understand
right, you're right.
everything. But hey, you just sound stupid. That's why you lost.
Yeah.
Just because it sounds stupid, that doesn't mean I lost the argument. Because it's not stupid. Because I'm giving you the reason why. You're the one who sounds stupid because you keep on saying you have a stupid.
Let's go to our final arguments.
I just won then.
Let's wrap this up.
I just won then because I said all the reasoning and stuff like that.
Yeah, we all know who won. We all know who won.
I gave you all the reasons. You just avoided by saying you sound stupid.
Yep. Milk is boiled, so it's technically soup. And it's also meat as well.
You sound
makes
like,
perfect sense.
You sound like a jackass if you keep on sounding like that. Oh my god, I can't argue with this.
Head in his hands, everybody.
Because I can't argue with you because you're so stupid and damn freak-minded and just... Leon, if you want to argue with
I can't hear you over pouring this boiled milk into my soup. Again, I'm going to eat my boiled soup that is cold and very sweet. Alright, you can say your closing argument now.
You're a jackass, I'm not gonna lie. You really are a jackass. You don't respect any of my opinion, just keep on...
Because it's stupid! Because it's stupid! Have you ever said to somebody, oh, would you like some soup? And they said, yeah, give me some cereal, please.
Because they don't...
What type of soup do you want? Cereal. What type of soup do you want? Cereal. I want cereal. Please, give me a hot bowl of cereal. With meat, vegetables, stock, and fish. That'll be very nice. With my milk. That is technically water.
I kind of feel like you weren't listening to what I just said for the last hour or so.
Oh yeah, pasteurization, which occurs to kill the bacteria in milk.
Which been heated. Same thing as boiled.
So milk has technically been boiled. So it's technically soup if you pour it into your cereal. You're right. That makes perfect sense. It's not in its boiled state anymore, mate. Not in its boiled state anymore. And even then, it's still not the definition of soup.
There are cold soups as well.
We're going past the cold soups. You're taking the subcategory.
The point I just gave you is fine because you just said going past the point.
Let me speak.
I'm trying to.
Let me speak. Pipe down, boy. Pipe down, little boy.
Yeah.
You're saying pasteurization, which occurs after milk has been collected, is heated to a temperature, not even a boiling temperature, for a short period of time to kill the harmful bacteria. So even though it's still not in this state, and I pour it into my cereal, you're still saying it's soup, even though it's not the definition of soup. It has nothing to do with the definition of soup.
Which is, you mean the boiling state?
Is made by boiling meat, fish, and vegetables.
Alright, what about the soup?
Where in this definition of soup do you see boiled milk?
Look at the photo I just sent to you. That is a naengmyeon, which is a cold soup. Now, with your definition, that's not a soup. Is that correct?
No, I'm saying...
Is that correct?
Soup is often...
Is that correct?
No, I'm
By
saying...
that definition, that's not a soup. Is that correct?
No, let me speak.
Mm-hmm.
You keep saying, no, is that correct? Is that correct? Is that correct?
Yeah, this is a simple yes or no question. You don't have to keep on explaining yourself. It's yes or no. Just say yes or no.
No.
Okay,
no,
so which means that you still count a cold soup.
Let me speak.
Leon,
let me speak.
Leon, let the adults talk.
Let me speak.
Okay, Leon, calm down.
Let me speak.
Calm down,
Leon. You're still talking. You're still yappering. You're still yappering around.
Calm down, Leon.
You're still talking. You're still talking.
Leon, calm down.
You're still talking.
Calm down.
You're still talking. You're still talking.
By your definition,
you're still saying words. You're still saying words. You're still saying words.
Leon,
you're still talking. You're still talking. After I told you, let me speak my words.
Calm down, Leon. Calm down.
I'm calm. You're the one saying calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Let me speak.
So you said that is not a soup, even though that was a soup, which means you are completely discarding the boiling part of a soup of a definition. So, which means I don't have to prove the fact that the milk is already been boiled because you already been saying, oh yeah, this naengmyeon, cold boiled, not boiled, but cold soup is not a boiled soup. It's fine. It's not a soup because it's not boiled. So, by that definition, for you, the boiling part doesn't matter, even though that's a soup. You said no, that's cold. You know what I mean.
Yeah, but what you failed to understand before when you kept on saying and you interrupting me, it doesn't actually say in the definition that it has to be hot. I'm just saying that it's generally accepted that soup is hot and cereal is often served cold.
Okay.
That is usually the discriminatory values of the two.
So the word you just said was generally, which doesn't equal as being all. Like it doesn't contain all. It's mean generally. So not it doesn't
mostly.
work. It doesn't work all the time.
So cereal is soup some of the time, is what you're saying.
Most of the time, which is all.
Some of the time.
Is this the first time you're losing an argument or something?
Yeah.
How did your talk with Jack go? Did you guys just start shouting?
Yeah, he kept on saying I need to be put in an insane asylum. Alright, let's go to the final point.
Final point.
What is your final point? I will not interrupt you
Okay.
like many of the guests have. I'll let you speak your piece and then I will speak my piece.
So, my closing argument. Yes, cereal is a soup because it's savory if you put salt in it, and it is milk and meat, and it's the same thing because they have same nutritional values and they come from the same animal. And the milk, and it does say stock or water which is boiled. However, the milk has been already boiled before it was made. Therefore, cereal is a soup. That's all. Now you go.
Alright, my closing argument. Cereal is not a soup. Because it's a cold, crunchy food eaten with milk, not broth. Soup is hot, cooked, and has ingredients like vegetables or meat in broth. At the end of the day, calling cereal soup doesn't make sense at all. In the slightest bit. And the viewers will agree. Click here or here. I still don't know. Click anywhere to vote on who you thought won this episode of Dumber Debates. Alright, Joonoh, would you like to shout anything out?
No.
No? Do you want to shout your channel out for doing this with me?
Nah, it's that one. You don't have to shout it out.
Alright, it's on the screen right now. Subscribe to him. It's on the screen right now. Right now, it's on the screen. It's on the screen. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. And Joonoh, I'm going to enjoy my nice cold bowl of soup. Peace, everybody.
At least he admitted it was a soup in the end.
I'm just saying how dumb it sounds.